Believe it or not, I once had a guy ask me what in the world I did with my free time. You know, you gotta just be careful with some of these YouTubers. They get caught up in the sensationalism and their YouTubeism, wanting to make it on YouTube, and they make statements that just don't hold water. One of the pillars of living a happy, content life on small means is that you need to have a way to enjoy yourself, meaning your entertainment, how you entertain yourself. And yet it doesn't entail shelling out big bucks. Things like reading, other things you can do, like in the States we had a really large yard that you can just enjoy yourself out of doors. Puttering around in your own yard, making things, gardening, bird watching, whatever it is that you enjoy. That's one of the things I like about nice weather, is just enjoying nature. Going for a swim if you're near water, that's one of the things about living here, is that we can go for a swim pretty much at any time. Things like walking. That's one thing I really like about Cuenca, is that you can, it's a walking city. So low-cost ways of entertaining yourself is all part of living a good life on small means, retiring as early as you possibly can in life. And it's not about retiring. It never has been about retiring. It's always about having a balanced life. One of the things you can do with your free time is spend more time studying and learning. You improve yourself. We improve ourselves as human beings. We become more knowledgeable. We become more knowledgeable about health, how to take care of our health. We can help others by writing books and telling them what we've learned. If you're just starting out on your journey of being free, there's a lot of information here. You know, as I said earlier, be careful of YouTube videos that want to sensationalize how much money they're saving doing this and that. Generally speaking, they're crossing the line into exaggeration just to be able to make a video. Something we won't do. Just think, if Henry David Thoreau didn't have a conviction about being a free person, he would have never had any time, and he would have never wrote those books about freedom, and Mahatma Gandhi would not have had anything to inspire him to help other people to be free. Guys, everything is so relative to where you happen to be in life. For example, to somebody spending $50,000 a year on living expenses, looking at spending $30,000 a year in Ecuador sounds like a really great idea. You know, to a frugal person living on $1,000 a month, a 35% increase to $1,350 per month is huge. I really think that if we weren't held hostage by the tourist prices in the supermarkets here, that we would still be living on $1,000 a month. I really believe that. The food prices here are higher than in Cuenca, as I said in a different video. I don't know, it's ridiculous. And of course you can't even touch the corn, it's almost $1 each. This is almost, this is scary because it's almost like it's climbing at Panama style. These are almost 4 times as much as in Cuenca. This is ridiculous. This makes onions almost prohibitive. Peppers are higher too. These are sweet potatoes. Look at that. How much were the sweet potatoes on sale in the States? 27 cents a pound, 29 cents a pound. Unbelievable. I don't know. I really, Like I said, I had two main strikes against living in Salinas, and they're mostly because it's just too touristy, and it just translates into prices for food, not just housing, but food too. And if you can't get food and housing, what in the world can you get? Let's see, $4 a kilo for mandarins. Wow, that's pretty high. They're even really soft. Wow, fruit prices have jumped up. Wow. This is what I was saying in another video about a monopoly on food prices. Yeah, sure, there's a Super Maxi, but we go to Super Maxi a little bit, but it's not like our regular shopping place, you know, because the prices are always higher there. Look at that, $6 a kilo for, what do you call these? They're not peaches, they're, wow, $6 for grapes. This is ridiculous, $7.50 a kilo for grapes. That's just ridiculous. I was buying grapes at Ingles supermarkets over there in South Carolina for $1.50 a pound, of course on sale. But even when they weren't on sale, they were the same price as this. So Angie tells me to lighten up, and I'm gonna just chuckle at I'm just gonna laugh at the high prices. I'm just gonna laugh at high prices like somebody that's smoking weed. I don't smoke weed.
We're gonna have so much fun.
Oh yeah, you know. I don't know if you can tell, but this thing is supposed to glow in the dark. Yeah, see? See, it's kind of green. Not too good. Alright, well, Frank and Angie of DiscoverCuencaEcuador.com and GringoGoodSamaritans.com getting lighthearted over food prices in Salinas, Ecuador.
Don't forget how to stay lighthearted.
Laugh away the high prices.